It began with a voice that refused to be quiet. Sky Roberts, the brother of Virginia Giuffre, whose name has become inseparable from one of the darkest scandals to touch the British royal family, has reignited a fire the palace thought it had extinguished. For years, Prince Andrew's downfall had been treated as a closed chapter. Title surrendered, appearances erased, silence maintained. But when Sky stepped forward, his words cut through the fog of protocol and denial. "He's still called Prince," he said. "My sister is gone, and he still wears that title like armor." The plea wasn't just for justice. It was a demand to shatter the illusion of untouchable royalty. And this time, it didn't come from tabloids or politicians. It came from family, from grief. Inside the palace, the walls had begun to whisper again. Sources close to King Charles III described late-night discussions, quiet arguments behind gilded doors. The Duke of York had already been stripped of his royal robes. But the question now being asked is far more dangerous. Can a king take away blood itself? Legally, the answer is complicated. But emotionally, publicly, the tide has already turned. Support for Andrew within the monarchy is thinned to a shadow. Even among courtiers, there's a growing sense that one final act may be necessary to sever the stain from the crown. Yet, the king's dilemma is one of legacy. Does he defend his brother or protect the throne? Behind the decorum and carefully worded statements, there is panic, not of scandal, but of exposure. Because if one prince can lose everything, it forces a darker question. How many others could too? Meanwhile, Sky Roberts refuses to let the story fade. In interviews, he speaks softly, but every word lands like a verdict. "This isn't revenge," he said. "This is about truth. The palace can rewrite history for him, but they can't erase what he did to her." The king remains silent. Andrew remains hidden. And the world keeps asking the same thing. How far will the crown go to protect its own? Because this is not just about a title. It's about power and the fear of losing it. And in the shadows of Buckingham Palace, one truth still lingers. Some crowns are heavier than guilt itself. Presented by the Dark Diaries, where power, lies, and legacy collide. Subscribe for more stories that expose the secrets behind the throne.